Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. We are now located in Greenpoint at McLaren Skate Park. As I put in a New York City Parks request and spoken to a supervisor of this district 3 days ago. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith Alexander Bailey. I'm an independent journalist here in New York City. I'm a contributor to the 8 new agencies here as well. My work means a lot when it comes down to community and solidarity among Long Island and Greenpoint and Bedford-Stuyvesant and every other neighborhood in Brooklyn. But 3 days ago, I put in a request for them to trim this tree, because, ladies and gentlemen, when I jump over this fly box, I fly right into these limbs of these trees. Not only that, it's blocking accessibility to the ramp, as you can see. As someone that studied apiculture in Wisconsin, lived in Winnipeg, Vancouver, British Columbia, Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego, and many other cities, I'm telling you, this is unacceptable. So, the supervisor, right, asked me a few questions. He felt a little bit intimidated because he thought the press was targeting him. No, I'm coming to you as a civilian, not the media. But if you want me to do that, I can do that. So I just want people to know. 3 days ago, I put in a request for a trim tree because, as you can see, these trees need trimming. Look, if I walk, I ran right into this tree, as you can see. Now, I want you to know that this is a hazard to the little kids that play in this park. This is a hazardous New York City parks. This is why I've proven that you do not take care of the skate parks. Just the other day, we went to downtown Brooklyn, right? Early this week, we went into another skate park that was clean, looked clean, but in reality, it was dirty, it was smelly, it was disgusting, it needed a wash. So, ladies and gentlemen, this tree here needs to be trimmed. As someone that studied agriculture, it was less than 6 feet. That's what the question that he asked me, the supervisor. Asked me, is the limbs 6 feet and under? I'm like, I'm 171 centimeters, sir. It's literally below my neck level, right now, this is below my neck level. So, he didn't want to take it with a grain of salt. So, I just want him to know, like, I will report this because you are neglecting the community to use this park. But, you clean and you maintenance the other side of McLaren Park. I don't think that's fair. Oh, New York City Parks. You send out these conservatives asking us civilians for more money to support our parks. But not only that, I felt that this just wrong to ask New Yorkers to help you still fund parks, but you won't clean our skate parks? So you won't trim the tree that's causing all these hazardous problems, as you can see. I just want people to know I came in this morning to make sure everything was clean, and they still haven't trimmed the park. So I want to document it so New York City Parks know that you do not listen to the community's request. You do it when you feel like you want to do it. And as you can see, look at this limb. Literally blocking the rail. Literally blocking accessibility. Why would I want to jump through that? You see what I mean? Like, come on, Parks. As a skater, as a professional skater, a skater that back in the day helped build these skate parks, I feel insulted. That's a native New Yorker. I feel used and abused. You want my money, but you won't clean our skate parks. You won't clean our park. Mind you, you clean McLaren Park. You clean the field. Look at the field's clean and trimmed and everything. I guarantee you, if you go on the other side, every tree on that side is trimmed and, mind you, trim and everything. But the skate park is not trimmed. So I just want people to know that I did put in a request because this is a hazardous for the kids too, especially for the young ones. The little kids play here more than I do. And the parents would appreciate that I'm speaking up on this behalf because they asked for this too, New York City Parks. A parent here was out here the other day, was like, hey, how can we get this tree cut? We talked about this. We said, can we trim it ourselves? I was like, no, we can't. If we trim it, we could go to jail. And the parent was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, we could go to jail. If we try to attempt to bring our own tools here, they can arrest us for trespassing. Yeah, he was shocked. That's when I went down to talk to the supervisor. First, I went to a brown shirt. First, I went to a white shirt, to a brown shirt, and to some guy that had normal clothes on. Normal clothes on. I'm sorry, Parks, but all your employees should have uniforms. No, 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 no. I don't care. Supervisor or not, manager or not. Identify yourself in a uniform. You're on duty. Put your New York City Parks in uniform on, sir, and identify yourself. Not plain clothes. When you're in plain clothes, it make it seem like you're the big boss, and that's intimidation. Even my boss has to come in dressed to work every day. Everyone in my HR has to come and dress every day. I don't vote blue anymore, man. I didn't vote Madani. I voted for Curtis. I voted for a real New Yorker. A New Yorker that took 5 bullets on a subway platform back in the fucking 80s for New Yorkers. Mind you, I voted for a man that stands up for New York. Curtis. Did anyone in New York got a problem with what I just said? They come at me. Because Curtis is our real mayor. He cares about us, not this McDummy. That's why he got booed out of Staten Island. But anyway, New York City Parks, stop neglecting our skate parks. Our children need these skate parks. Our children don't need to come to the skate park and see this hazardous dilemma that might cause them to either break their face, get them harm. Mind you, these acorns from the tree, these acorns are dangerous. This is why you gotta trim the tree. This is why New York City Parks, your employees are just not being responsible. But, like I said, New York City Parks, you got the nerve to ask us civilians for more money on the streets of New York by sending out your conservatives and accidents on the streets of New York as we go to work or we go home or we go into a park. You want us to pay more money to give to you more money when you can't clean the skate parks. But I guarantee it, like I said, we go to the other side of the park, I guarantee you like, wow, why is this park all trim and nice? Yeah, they care about that side because that side makes money. That side of the park makes money for New York City Parks. This pool area, this place makes money for New York City Parks. You know how much is a membership a year? I think it's $130 a year. And people pay for the 1-year membership. New York City Parks. I think you make more money, you make plenty. Even the CEO of parks makes more money than anyone in the city. And she can't come by here and help trim these parks? This is unacceptable. So with that said, everyone, my name is Keith Alexander Bailey. I'm an independent journalist. I'm being fed up with this nonsense with New York City Parks, neglecting to clean and trim. Just trim the park. All I want is this limb trim, these trim a little bit, so when I do jump, I don't run into this tree here, or my head, or mind you, I jump pretty high. When I launch off this. I jump pretty high, ladies and gentlemen. I literally ran into the tree. And I'm not kidding. I literally ran into the tree. I literally ran into that tree. I'm serious. I just want people to know. I put in a request. This request should have been fulfilled 3 days ago. It's a hazardous. They know it. If they keep neglecting it, I'm just going to keep reporting it. With that said, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time. Now, I'm having a birthday barbecue here tomorrow, and I could really sure use your help with some things to get, ladies and gentlemen. So, we decided that we're going to actually do 3 grills. We're going to put one here, one over there, and one on the other table over there. So, we can separate the food from the vegans and from the meat. But, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to contribute, I got a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. So if you guys want to contribute to my birthday party on Sunday, doing some shopping today. Don't got a lot of money left over, but I can sure use it to get some stuff. I need to get some napkins, some plates, some waters. Definitely got to get some waters because it's going to be a hot day. It's going to be 34 Celsius on the day of my birthday. It's going to be super hot. It's going to be in the high 80s going to hit 90. It's going to feel very humid. It's going to feel like it's like 95, 94. So definitely going to get some water and stuff like that. But thank you, Juno. But this is for the kids, man. This is for the kids. It's not just for me, man. I'm doing this for the kids. I'm doing this for the neighborhood. I'm doing it for all the parents that come here and have a conversation with me to talk about how better the park gotten since I've been cleaning it. They've been noticing. The parents notice. They're like, hey, the park has been more clean. I'm saying, oh, that's because of me. They don't come clean it. I showed the parents my videos in the morning, like, wow, you come in all the time in the morning, like, yeah, I can't sleep. I got problems sleeping. I still got zombie issues where I can't sleep, but also I'm stressed out and I'm going through some stuff, ladies and gentlemen, with my health. So I'm getting old, but I want people to know that I'm fighting for people that deserve to be fight for. I'm fighting for people without a badge. I don't need a cape. I don't need a badge. Who said I need a fucking cape and a badge to protect people? Protecting people takes your time to be aware of your human nature. Sorry if that makes sense. If you don't know who you are, then you don't know why you living. I live to fucking fight every day. I know how that is. I'm black. I grew up very, very unfortunate and foster care. And finally got to get some parents. You know? And now I'm 47. You know? And this my life has to have some purpose. And this is my purpose. To deliver a message to New York City parks. You got to do better. You got to maintain this park. Don't neglect it. Every year they neglect the park. Every year for 3 years I've been noticing. But take it with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna clean this park. I'm gonna clean all this stuff. I'm gonna get a broom from somewhere else. So, yes, everyone. I invited some parents and their kids tomorrow to enjoy life. Birthday is about life. Actually, it's your New Year's. If you think about it, it's your New Year's. So if anybody wants to support my birthday party, there's a PayPal Cash App. I could really use the help. We can really use it to buy another table. And I think I need to buy a grill, my grill. I think because it's cracked. Yeah, it's cracked. I don't know how it cracked. Yeah. So I'm afraid it might crack. So I set up a stone over there. Look. Because I lost some screws to the legs. So I can't put the legs on it. So I put some stones on the ground there so we can set the grill on it. But if it does crack, it cracks on the stone. I'm sorry. If it does crack, it will crack on the stone. So you can see the stone over there. So we got pits ready. Yeah, so we're going to set up some pits over here. Get this water out of here. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please share this with anyone that's familiar in New York City with New York City parks. But take it with a grain of salt. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Please look out for each other and have a good weekend. And the comment says, if you ran into that tree, then you're an idiot. No. No one should be running into a tree at all. That's the point. I should fit Juno. My point is, man, if you come here to skate, and you want to skate, and you try to skate this, mind you, I'm a professional. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Listen, most of the skateboarders will try to break this tree down and cut it off, right? But no one's going to run into the tree. But the point is, New York City parks don't care about this park. This side of the park. They don't care about the skate park. They come by here to pick up the trash twice every week. Yeah, twice a week. Maybe once a week. But many skaters come here and trash the place and mind you, use the place a lot. It's not about being an idiot. It's about being responsible. They take our money, but they don't want to do the right thing with our money, which is they take our tax money. They tax us for these parks, but they won't help us maintain the parks properly, especially these skate parks, where the children have to practice and maintain a sport. So with that said, think about the kids in the future and any other adult that uses a skate park. This is for everybody, including for you. Subscribe, like, and share. With that said, thank you.